Was that more shocking, or when he said Michelle Obama is a man? Which one was more shocking?
Definitely the armbar part. Man,
I've been thinking about this topic for an unhealthy amount of time. And this topic is, why are Republicans so obsessed with the idea that Michelle Obama... And it's not that I don't understand why the topic is interesting. Like, sure, I get it. I've watched the videos. I see their proof. All of that sort of stuff, right? So I get it. But, like, why obsessed with it? Why in the middle of conversation will you throw out, yeah, well, Michelle Obama? Why so obsessed? Why is it bothering you so much? So I've been thinking about it, right, for like decades now. And I think I finally landed on the reason. And I believe that it is because they are jealous. They're jealous that Michelle and Barack Obama have a relatively strong, stable, publicly approving relationship. They, I'm sure they hate each other sometimes, because everybody does. But like in public, she looks at him with joy, and when she's talking, he pays attention and he laughs and is engaging, right? They look like they love each other. Like, they look like they have a good relationship. Have you seen Melania's face whenever Donald Trump is breathing near her? Oh my gosh, she deserves an award for the look of disgust and hatred. It's incredible. Republicans aren't getting that from their president, right? But Democrats got good, healthy relationship, marriage from their president. So that's what I think it is. I
work in politics. People say crazy stuff all the time.
Well, he says that every fight.
Does he?
Yeah. He said that the last time I interviewed him.
Oh, man.
Well, this is when I understood, like, this is politics. Oh, they're coming after me because...
Yes, Joe Rogan recently had an interview with the vice president. They had a lot to discuss, and this issue with Michelle Obama came up. According to Democrat, this is obsessions with the Obama's family. Why are these MAGA people obsessed with Michelle Obama? Leave her alone. This is what I see on social media on a daily basis. I don't know if you've seen some of these videos. First, take a look at this one.
Why are MAGA so obsessed with Michelle Obama? The answer is pretty obvious, I think, to most of us, that MAGA is a movement which is predominantly white male with a low level of intelligence, a lack of education, and a complete deficit of critical thinking skills. And so studies show that men who fall into this sort of category of being deeply inadequate and having low intelligence are very aggressive and resentful towards women, and especially global majority women, because they represent everything that these individuals are not. Global majority women have had to deal with the kinds of adversity that these men have no idea of. And so they see that level of courage. But with somebody like Michelle Obama, who has achieved a level of success, she's highly intelligent, she's also very strong. That combination is absolutely terrifying to MAGA. It makes them pee their pants. And that was obvious from the ridiculous spectacle that was laid on at the White House, which was a combination of a sort of sad authoritarian birthday party meets emperor trying to distract the masses is really completely pointless and draining the resources at home. So the point remains that that kind of slur about a woman who has contributed and has made a difference in a lot of ways, which kind of are completely incomparable to the people who were at the White House last night. For her name to be degraded like that, that says a huge amount about where American politics is right now. And that should not be minimized. Whilst Michelle Obama is incredibly strong and intelligent and successful, she's still a person who has feelings and deserves a level of not just respect, but kindness. And that is something that this administration is absolutely bereft in, because they are inadequate, so deeply inadequate. And we see it and we won't minimize it. and we will keep calling it out, and we will show our support to the strong, capable women like Michelle Obama, because their time is coming where this authoritarian circus is going to end. And I think they know it.
You know, if you see someone like a fighter, comedian, making certain kind of jokes, and you're taking them too serious, then I don't know what exactly you're doing. Yeah, because this was not something to be overblown like the way I saw it on social media. There are certain things you see and you ignored. You don't put a lot of emphasis. Immediately you start putting emphasis. That is how it blows up on social media. A lot of people start talking about it, and that was crazy, right? For years, I've been saying this. Even on my comment sections, if I do a video about Michelle Obama, this is what I see every single time. And people are entitled to their opinions. That is simple. I don't know why people can't understand that. I've been doing this now for some time. If I see people saying that, I have limited knowledge on that, so I don't usually comment. I stay silent and continue to report the truth, right?
This is when I understood, this is politics. Oh, they're coming after me because I'm useful. And they're trying to beat my husband, so they're trying to slow me down, right? And some of those first articles, they would always start, she was wearing a purple sheath and she had on this pair of shoes. It wouldn't matter what I said, Kiki. The article would start with what I had on.
Wow.
And I realized, this is how they do women in politics. This is how we treat women in public life. We diminish them to just what they look like and not what I'm saying now. I'm giving impassionate speeches. I think people know now that I can give a speech.
Okay.
That didn't just start happening. I was always really good on the campaign trail. I was always a powerful orator.
This notion that they are coming after me because of my dressing, because of this, because of that. It used to be because of black. That is what I used to see. If you take a look at the kind of messages Michelle Obama is struggling to pass out here, you will clearly see that a lot of people are infuriated with this. Some says, this is a millionaire. Look at how she's sounding. She should not be talking this way. At some point, if you take a look at how people are always fast in reacting to things like this, you can clearly see the level at which the politics is tilting to. Vance here loved this because this is not something we should be taken too serious. You saw the lady, MAGA is like this, they are not intelligent, they are this, pouring out all sort of insults to the Trump administration because of the joke this guy put out during the UFC. It is concerning to see how people take every single thing seriously like this. I see these people calling, Michelle Obama should run for president. This is what I see on social media. I believe this country will be in a better place if Michelle is the president of this country. This is what I see. These people are calling out Michelle Obama should run. I don't know, the Trump administration will panic if she is coming in. I don't know if they still believe that Trump will run again or what exactly.
I will never understand the obsession that some of these people have with the Obamas. Baby, it is going on almost 10 years since they have left the White House. And that UFC fighter on the White House lawn, where our former First Lady used to reside at a so-called 250 freedom celebration, yells out, the disrespect that these people have towards the Obamas is sickening. It's disgusting.
The Josh Hokit thing was obviously the big story for the mainstream media going out.
Yep.
That was
disgusting. I voted for Obama the first time.
People, Michelle Obama gave one of the greatest speeches. I'm telling you, don't listen to me, just listen to her 5 minutes. And here's what
you
You and Michelle come and apologize to Chicago for that.
And I think if you also look at the way that he has done this presidential center.
As of the short clips you see at the end, that's the white algorithm. You can always skip.
Jacob Soboroff. Oh, come on. We're live.
Disgusts me.
Of that UFC fight, because to me,
the president and his acolytes, an opportunity where the gladiator's God was praised for his
80th birthday.
When you come for the rest.
6-1 underdog.
That it's really important not to conflate.
So with all eyes on California, you can see exactly what's happening.
It was on here in the Golden State.
In 39 days, we will know the winner.
Towards me. This is my life.
You're talking about qualification.
California fan.